This is Excaliburonex,
And this is Blue Sonato 5.
here to rant about the newest, The Last Airbender movie. Is it good? Is it bad?
Is it totally crap that you shouldn't waste your money seeing, especially if you want to pay $4 extra for 3D that doesn't even pop out of the screen at you?
Is it good?
Is it crap that the previews are better than the 3D in the actual movie?
Let's talk about it. First of all, me and him saw the exact same movie at the exact same time because we were right next to each other drinking Diet Coke. I think it was Diet Coke. I don't care. And popcorn. The first 3 minutes watching this movie, it was about a 3-paragraph thing about Katara saying stuff.
Yeah, she was doing random crap and acting like she could act, which she really can't. She was just reading crap off the script and sitting backstage crying because this movie failed so awfully and she knew it.
Then, when they said Avatar to hold copyright reasons, instead of saying Avatar, they said Avatar.
And if you think that's bad, there's no Aang, no Sokka, and no Iroh. It's all Aang, Sokka, and Idol. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, and oh god.
They mispronounced so many bad things about this movie. It was supposed to be a film adaptation of the TV show. It was supposed to be epic. When I saw this teaser trailer, I was like, holy shit, it actually looks good. Let's watch it. And then this. I know a friend who's a huge fan of Avatar. She had
Me?
Besides you, that had a YouTube account. She loved Avatar. She even made these bloopers of it and all the time, and she had a great time. I used to know her very well until she got banned from YouTube for some video reasons. Her name's Shadow2Kirby. Anyway, what? She must be ashamed of watching this movie. I'm ashamed too because I used to love the TV show. He has the. Do you have the DVD cover or something?
I have the entire 3rd season on DVD, and after I saw this movie, I had to go home and watch it all in complete succession to remind myself how good the series actually was, because this movie made me literally cry in shame and disappointment.
Okay, let's get on movie scene by scene by scene. The first scene, it started out as a pretty okay movie, and then it came to the ice thing where he was trapped in the ice. They're freaking out.
Yeah, apparently somehow Katara was strong enough to use Sokka's wooden boomerang to apparently break the ice, which was total crap.
And so when when the ice was coming out, Sokka had a straight face like he was meeting somebody or watching a boring movie. He was like, Katara, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And she was a little bit scared, like you see in a small children's movie or something. It was just so stupid how they looked. And then he suddenly told Katara not to break the ice. He just said, Katara, don't break the ice. The very second he said that, she immediately broke the ice. There was no 5-second waiting time. She just bashed the thing once, and shit happened. That was this movie. That block of ice was this movie. Press it once, shit happens. Shit blows up. Everything just goes crazy. Okay, Ong is introduced, and apparently he's a shirtless, tattooed boy.
Yeah, okay, if you're actually thinking that the light blue tattoos are there, they're not. It's just a bunch of random, crappy, collaborated tattoos with 3 swirls that look like an airbender that's shaped into an arrow. It looks like Ong was in a freaking gang. Looks like he was a member of the Bloods or some crap. And then, not to mention, as soon as Zuko pops up, he doesn't have a scar. He just has a little purple ring around his eyes, and they cut some of his hair to make it look like it was burned off. So, okay, he goes and gives Aang this little test on the ship, because Ito, who's white but apparently looks totally Jamaican for some reason, gives him this test. Okay, he puts a candle in front of him, and the flame raises, right? Then, okay, he gives him a little pail of water, pours it out, and then the water forms into a circle, right? And then he puts a rock on the table, and the rock stands up on its own, which makes it look like the table is getting a boner, which isn't even cool.
Apparently the rock has the ability to defy gravity, but yet it was still on the ground. So apparently he passed the test by doing absolutely nothing. He was just staring at it like, why am I in this movie? I'm not paid enough for this. Well, at least I have a job. He was just looking at this weird face. And then, after he passed the test, they wanted to take him alive and blah, 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 do some creepy tests on him or something. Anyway.
So then he, moves a lot. They call it airbending, but all he really did was fling his arms around 30 times, blows out the door, jumps off the ship with his little kite thing. He says he has to go back to fight the Fire Nation, but they just go back to the Water Tribe.
Then they visit the air temple, which was usually how it is, a big ruin. And then when there's like skeletons everywhere. It's actually, I like the scenery for this one. But the way he finds his master, okay, first of all, his master's black, which is really fun.
Yeah, why is his master, his airbending master is actually black? Can you just picture that? Neither could I until I saw the movie, and I still can't picture it, so there.
The same thing with Nick Fury and Iron Man 2. It just, even though it was famous Samuel L. Jackson, because he was a freaking badass, but still, it just wasn't right. Anyway, when he saw his master's dead skeleton and such, he saw this little necklace, and he just made a speechless cry. He was like, "Oh!" That's exactly what he did. And it was so stupid of how he did it. It looked like he didn't have any teeth. He just lost his marbles or something. It's like he lost to a game of whack-a-mole or something.
And then he goes into the spirit world, and if you're thinking that Avatar Roku is anywhere to be seen, he's not. It's just a blue dragon who tells him pointless crap that contradicts everything that he just stated previously. So apparently he sees this little dragon that tells him, and then he goes back to normal because apparently he hears Katara in his subconscious.
Okay, for some strange reason, while the dragon is talking, it looks freaking scary. PG for kids! This dragon has blue mist. It looks like it'll come out of any scary movie. And this is rated for kids. PG. Parental guidance suggested for kids. Great job, movie. Great job. Okay, does a tornado. Katara has this, like, long-lost love for him, apparently. He comes back to normal and, revenge. Something about revenge, blah, blah, blah. What happens next?
Okay, they do this random crap, right, where they go into this village or whatever, and yeah, you know that whole episode where Katara went to the Earthbender camp? Yeah, okay, it wasn't in the sea, they just went there, then he's like, Earthbenders, the ground is an extension of who you are, there's earth beneath you, and he tries to act, but all he does is really yell his lines. So apparently, because like they were just in the forest, right, and these Fire Nation soldiers are chasing Haru, who's apparently a 10-year-old Asian now. And
every firebender is Asian. Every firebender is wait, no, not every firebender.
Every firebender is Korean.
Actually, they're all. Every earthbender is Asian. Every firebender is Indian. Every airbender is Buddhist, apparently,
and white, and apparently there's one Negro token.
And apparently, every waterbender is just an Eskimo, which doesn't make. Okay, that's kind of makes sense because they're in Antarctica and everything, but Asians, Indians, and Buddhists. That spells disaster all over itself. Looks like M. Night Shyamalan actually read the back of the series season 1 and thought, hey, this looks like a cool movie. I should definitely check this out and make it. And then, it just... Okay, anyway, they go back. Earthbenders realize they have confidence in balls, and they just save their asses. The Earthbenders look more cool than the Airbenders and Firebenders because they're actually doing some pretty kick-ass choreography for their earthbending skills.
And did I mention that none of the Firebenders can actually generate fire? No! They have to have a candle or something near them so they can kick it at you and make you duck because it's scary. And then when they find Haru, the fire soldiers are like, he was earthbending tiny stones from us from behind a tree. It really hurt. Dude, you're a Fire Nation soldier. Just barbecue the little bastard. Okay? Just spit a little, just like look at the sun, think you have the power, and barbecue him, okay? And then did I mention, okay, I'm not gonna spoil the movie too much, but like when we get to the little spirit scene, okay, yeah. So apparently Aang goes around being like freaking Assassin's Creed crap on all these villages, and the movie is so racist, the only village they show that has a bunch of black people in it is shown for exactly 10 seconds because it shows them leaving it on Appa.
It was like Africa Avatar version. Hold on for just a second.